Say hi.
I'm Joyce Bradshaw, Manager of Professional Services for Digital Designs.
And Joyce, you manage a team of professionals that support our customers in installations and resolving issues and adding new applications to their solutions.
Yes, in fact, our support team, our team members are not even called customer support. They're called software solution specialists. And the reason for that is that our team goes over and beyond what a normal support call would entail. We're going to work with the team, our client, to determine a best solution for them. We work much more closely with them than a normal support call would be.
And in general, how do customers find the experience of working with the team at Digital Designs?
Our customers love us. They enjoy the fact that they've got a primary rep. When they call directly to that representative. They are able to contact additional team members if necessary. We keep all of our team members informed of the project so that there's always a backup for them. There's additional contact information if they need it. But that immediate, fast response, along with that personal touch, is what the DDI customers thoroughly enjoy from us.
We often go to conferences and have customers tell us that working with us is the best experience they've ever had of working with any software company they've ever dealt with.
Yes, I've heard that many times over, including personal emails to us and other team members, along with emails that go directly to our management staff.
And you think that's because of the personal touch, not having to go through voicemail maze, to get to the next available specialist, etc.
And I also think it's because we go over and beyond the initial straight line forward, go from point A to point B. We'll take them all the way if we have to make detours along the way.
So what's it like for a new customer working with Digital Designs to get their solution installed? How long does that take? How do you approach the process of implementing the solution for new customers?
Well, first of all, we're going to take a team approach. We're going to obviously have a project manager, which will be the primary contact with the client or the customer and their team members, which they select. We'll also add one or more software solution specialists to their team. We'll add application or technical consultants to the team depending on the requirements of the project. We're always looking for the best avenue to get them the fastest and the best possible results. Added to that, of course, is the timeline that you asked about. It's going to depend on the complexity of the project, the same way as the team members are going to depend on the complexity of the project. We can anticipate a 4-week turnaround on a standard turnkey solution as long as all the components are there ready for us to work with.
And I know after our solutions are installed, many times they run in the background. Our customers really aren't even aware that they're back there working for them in the background. So after some time, if some issue arises and maybe there's been some turnover at the customer account, what's the customer experience like in calling for support?
The fact that our team is very knowledgeable and able to assist, we've been able to take somebody who has forgotten that they even use our software because it runs in the background so flawlessly, that we've been able to walk them right through to the problem, or at least identify whether the issue was with our software or their application software.
Now, I know you've been working hard on the Icarus Center. What's the purpose of that, and how does that work for a customer?
The Icarus Center provides access to the current user guides, some additional forms for like signature changes or upgrade requests, and there's an FAQ section and some additional support documentation. Along with it provides an avenue to request support or assistance if you don't have a contact at DDI, or if it's off hours and you want to submit a request, it will go through an email that is distributed to multiple people here at DDI so that somebody's going to be able to get back to you quickly.
So speaking of security, what measures do you take to ensure the integrity and the safety of customer data that you might be working with?
Well, DDI is very concerned and sensitive to the security and confidentiality of the material. We do keep everything on our AS400, which is protected based on our own rules and regulations here. Nothing is sent via emails. We use an FTP secured download directory for our customers' use so that it's not going through email. And of course, we take our own security precautions as well.
So when you're working with customers to resolve an issue, what kind of interactive tools do you use to work with the customer to see what's going on at their site?
We're going to use a multitude of tools for us. We're going to look at samples of what's going wrong. It may be that they'll have to scan or send us a PDF document again through that FTP secure site, because a picture is worth 1,000 words. And so our customer sometimes has the knowledge of what they're describing to us doesn't fit our anticipation of what we need to know. So sometimes that picture does tell us a lot. We will use video conferencing, actually look on their system, look at the messages, look at if there's anything in QSysOp or if there's anything else in the logging that we can see.
And video conferencing, so what video conferencing tools do you use and how does that work?
Our primary tool is GoToMeeting. And with that, we send out an invite or we'll provide them the link. Once they access it, the client will be able to do a show my screen and will be able to look over their shoulder. If they don't feel comfortable with us typing on their keyboards, basically, we'll look over their shoulder and see what they're looking at and viewing. The flip side, there are times when a customer will say, here, take the keyboard and mouse, and we'll walk them through, but they're able to watch us then and still feel secure that we're not going in areas that we should not be touching.
What new measures are you considering in the future to raise the level of customer service to even a higher plateau?
I think DDI always strives to make it so that our products do not need support. I mean, it's always going to happen, obviously. There's going to be something that happens with a hardware upgrade or a software upgrade of their application software that's going to cause issues for the customer to call us. Our goal always is to have a product that gets installed and truly does not need touched after that. It's going to run, it's going to interact with their application software without manually touching anything.
What could we do to delight the customer and pleasantly surprise the customer even beyond what we do today?
I think the best thing that we can do for our installation base will be to make them aware of some of the features they're not using of our software. That, to me, is the most critical piece. When we have a project that comes to us, we're working on a timeline and a specific need. And after that's met, the interaction with DDI and the client should then take it to the next level and say, now that everything is moving along and you're familiar with the software, let's go ahead and look at what else we can do that would service you.
So after they install the software, there's much value that can be added beyond the initial application with the investment that they've already made.
And that's correct. We also offer training services over and beyond what's gone on with the initial installation. So that many times we have a client come back to us and say, I've got a new turnkey solution, a new solution they would like to implement through Form Server or Doc Agent. And we can use that as a training. We actually then walk them through, give them homework, so to speak, and give them a task to go complete. We schedule it in sessions, maybe 2 to 3 hour sessions, working through a feature, letting them understand it completely so that they can do the job that we normally would do here at DDI. They learn to take it on themselves at that point.
And Joyce, I know you make yourself very accessible to all of our customers, but for those who haven't talked to you directly, how can they reach you?
My email address is jbrad@ddilink.com, and my direct line is 704-790-7117.
Thanks, Joyce, and thanks for taking such great care of our customers.
You're welcome. We love our customer base, by the way. We absolutely adore them.